man is back.
Oh, my gosh, the red got messed up. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have the leopard.
This is your boy.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Inferno. Back at it with another Kingdom Hearts 3 commentary video for you guys. And yet, we're talking about another video game. Yeah, so you're watching Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay, but I'm talking about another video game. And that video game, obviously by the title of this video, is NBA 2K20. So in case you don't know, we are getting closer and closer towards the release of that game. That game is actually being released early this time around. I think it's like early September. I don't have the exact date in front of me, but I do know, if memory serves correctly, that it is coming out early September. Again, I could be wrong on that, but that's what I'm thinking. So this past Monday night, actually, they just revealed some ratings for some of the players in the game. And I'm trying to find the date because that's going to bug me a little bit. I already know it's going to bug me a little bit. I want to say that the game does indeed come out like really early September. So, which is weird, but whatever. So anywho, they released some of the rankings for the players, like the top 5 rookies, the top 5 shooters, the top 5 duos, and they also, here's the thing I want to talk about, the top 20 ranked players in the game. Because now here's what they did. Here's what 2K did. Now, they live streamed the ratings reveal. I did not see it because I was too busy watching Raw, and somebody else that I know was live streaming. So I did not bother watching this. Yeah, matter of fact, here's the date right here. September 6th. That's early. That is super early. I'm used to this game coming out either late September or early October. I think at one point in time it was October, but they keep pushing it back and back and back. Now it's September 6th. Watch, next year it's going to be in August. So, but yeah, there you go with that. So, they revealed the top 20 ranked players in the game outside from the whole amethyst and the diamond and the pink and all that crap. So, here we go. So, at number 20, and then here's the thing. And then, like, and then I'm going to explain this part in a second because this is the thing that really bugs me the most. So, at number 20 is Blake Griffin from the Detroit Pistons and his rating is at 88. At 19th, the 19th highest ranked player in the game, Rudy Gobert from the Utah Jazz, but with a rating of 88. So yeah, right off the bat, we got a tie. So I don't know. Again, I'm not going to totally bash them for this because I didn't see the live stream live. I have no desire to see the live stream at all. But and hopefully, if you've even seen this, you can probably help me out in the comment section below. And that is this. What is the tiebreaker here? So, again, both Blake Griffin and Rudy Gobert, they both have the same rating, which is 88. But yet, they list Rudy Gobert ahead of Blake Griffin. So, I'm like, what's the tiebreaker here? There's no tiebreaker. There's no mention of a tiebreaker. Again, I didn't see the live stream, so maybe they mentioned the tiebreaker in the live stream. So, if they did, help me out. So again, I'm not going to totally bash 2K on this, but if they did not reveal a tiebreaker, so you got to ask yourself, what in the hell lead them to believe that Rudy Gobert was a better player than Blake Griffin? That Rudy Gobert should be ranked higher than Blake Griffin, despite the fact both of them had the same overall rating. Oh no, we ain't done with this though. Number 18, the 18th best player in the game, or highest ranking 18, the 18th highest ranking player in the game, Rudy Gobert's teammate, Donovan Mitchell from the Utah Jazz, with an overall rating of 88. So, yeah, we got a 3-way tie. Oh, it gets better. 17th, Kemba Walker from the Boston Celtics, overall 88. Oh, it gets better. 16th, Jimmy Butler from Miami with an overall rating of 88. So, yes, there you go. We have at least a 5-way tie for that 16th spot, where 5 players at least have an overall rating of 88. And again, this is at least. We don't know. The 21st ranked player could have an overall rating of 88. We don't know who it is. But it's pretty crazy that we got 5 players who have an overall rating of 88 And again, like I said, I'm gonna drill this down to your heads. I didn't see the live stream, so I have no clue if they were a tiebreaker that was mentioned at all. I looked it up on, again, I don't want to watch the live stream. I looked it up online. I didn't see anybody mention a tiebreaker or anything like that. So at this point in time, I'm gonna roll with the fact that they did not mention a tiebreaker. That they did not bring up a tiebreaker in any way, shape, or form. That's what I'm gonna roll with. And if that's the case, then 2K is stupid for that. All right, so let's take a look at the first 5 players that I mentioned here. First of all, Blake Griffin should be ranked higher than Rudy Gobert. Now, should they both have the same rating? Yeah, I have no problem with that. Although I would say that Blake Griffin is a slightly better player than Rudy Gobert. I will say that. Now, is Kemba Walker a better player than Donovan Mitchell? I have to say yeah. I have to say yeah. But the real question is Jimmy Butler a better player than Kemba Walker? Well, Jimmy Butler is a better defender. He can take over in the fourth quarter. Kemba can to some degree, but we haven't seen it more consistently like Jimmy Butler. So this one, you can't go wrong either way. You can't go wrong either way. So again, I would probably put Blake 19th, Rudy Gobert 20th, and I would leave those other 3 as is. You know, so again, Donovan Mitchell, I believe, is a better player than Blake Griffin. Kemba slightly better than Donovan Mitchell, and Jimmy Butler slightly better than Kemba. All right, let's move on to the 15th highest ranking player in the game, which belongs to Karl Anthony Towns from the Minnesota Timberwolves with an overall rating of 89. And then at number 14 is Klay Thompson from Golden State. Despite the fact he's injured and more likely will miss half the season, he have an overall rating of 89. So that leads you to ask this: is Klay Thompson a better player than Karl Anthony Towns? I have to say yes, like without question, yes. Would I say they both deserve the same rating? I would probably go as far to say Klay should be in the 90s, like maybe a 90 or 91. I would probably go as far to say that. All right, but let's move on. 13th highest ranking player in the game, Russell Westbrook from the Houston Rockets with an overall rating of 90. Now, if you've seen Chris Smooth's video where he covered this, he talked about, this is where the controversy began. I'm like, no, not really. The controversy started a long time ago. But I don't know which way he was leaning with it, but if I had to take a guess, I would believe that Chris Smooth believes that Russell Westbrook should have a lower rating. That's what I believe. And I'm like, no, he shouldn't. I think I think Westbrook should get a 91 because remember, he could grab rebounds. He led the lead in assists last year based on what I heard from First Take the other day. And he can score. His jumper was horrible last year, especially his 3-point shooting. But yeah, his shooting was horrible, especially his 3-point shooting. But he can still drive to the basket, you know, finish, get to the free throw line. Even though I think his free throw percentage went down last year as well. But again, he was the leader assist last year. He can get rebounds. He averaged a triple double, and he got some defense. So I would probably say he should be a 91. All right, so let's move on to the 12th highest ranking player in the game, and that is Nikola Jokic from the Denver Nuggets, and his overall rating is a 90. So I would probably flip-flop Russell Westbrook with Nikola and leave it at that. The 11th highest ranking player in the game is Kyrie Irving from the Brooklyn Nets with an overall rating of 91. Okay, I have no problem with this. At this point in time, I'll probably say Kyrie should be ranked higher than Nikola and Westbrook. I don't know about Klay though. That's where things get interesting. I would more than likely put Klay ahead of Kyrie. That's just me. All right, so now we're in our top 10. So the 10th highest ranking player in the game is Joel Embiid from the Philadelphia 76ers. And his overall rating is at a 91. So, okay, even though I will admit, I'm not exactly the biggest Joel Embiid fan in the world. Like in some cases, yeah, he could be hilarious with some of his antics and things of that nature. But in other cases, I'll be like, the hell's your problem? You know, like he got this beef with Andre Drummond, and I'm looking at him like, the hell's your problem? Like, why are you starting beef with Andre Drummond? Like, it make no sense. Or trying to start beef, or whatever the case maybe, or start a rivalry. or whatever. Like, I'm all up for rivalries, but I'd rather have it be a team rivalry, like a franchise rivalry, you know, like Michigan, Ohio State, you know, things of that nature. So, but that beside the point. I agree with this. I think Jarrell is a top 10 player in the league, so his rankings should reflect that. So, I do got him as number 10. I agree with that. The 9th highest ranking player in the game is Damian Lillard from the Portland Trailblazers with an overall rating of 92. Okay. And you know what? I agree with that to some degree. I think this is 2K giving Damian Lillard his dues. Now, whether Damian Lillard earned this or not is up in the air. But, like, this is 2K giving him his dues. So, I'll roll with that. Okay. So, the 8th highest ranking player in the game is Paul George from the Los Angeles Clippers with an overall rating of 93. Okay, so, I mean, before the injury, Paul George was an MVP caliber player. In fact, before the injury, I would go as far to say he was my leading front runner for MVP. Before the injury this past season. Paul George was my leading vote getter for MVP this year. So, for him to be a overall 93, I had no problem with it whatsoever. Number 7 goes to Anthony Davis from the Los Angeles Lakers with an overall rating of 94. Okay, now Anthony Davis, without question, he is a top 10 player. Some people believe he's a top 5 player. I'm not one of those, but I agree with this one right here. Okay, I had no problem with him being ranked 7. Number 6 is Steph Curry of the Golden State Warriors with an overall rating of 95. Now, keep in mind, Steph Curry have the highest rating three-point in the game with 99. Klay Thompson is second with a 97, by the way. Now, do I believe that Steph Curry is the 6th best player in the game? Well, let's see. Let's look at it. We got LeBron, we got Kawhi, we got KD, we got Giannis, and we got, that's a tough one. So, like, those top 3 are automatic. Now you can say, okay, well, what about Giannis? What about Anthony Davis? What about Steph Curry? What about James Harden? So you can interchange those 4 around. Like, 2 of them would be in, the other 2 would be out. If I had to pick me personally, I would probably, this is tough. But I would probably put Steph number 5. I would probably make him my 5th best player in the game. So I will put him ahead of the person who is ranked higher than him in 2K. And that is the 5th highest ranking player in the game, James Harden from the Houston Rockets with an overall rating of 96. And this is more than likely the majority of his ratings are all offense. So we're talking assists and we're talking shooting and free throws. That's it. And dribbling and driving, things of that nature. You know, something along those fields. But that's it. Rebounds? Maybe. Defense? Hell no. Steals? Mostly no. Blocks? Hell no. So, but then again, you look at Steph Curry and he don't have the defense either. In fact, James will definitely score on Steph Curry. So, but again, Steph Curry, without question, in my opinion, is the best three-point shooter of all time. Like, it's, I hate to say that because Reggie Miller is my all-time favorite player. So, and he was known for shooting threes, but I had to give it to Steph. So, for James Harden to have a higher rating than Steph, I'm like, I don't know about that one. Now, and again, James Harden's at a 96, Steph Curry's at a 95. So, again, I don't know about that one. Oh, but here's where things get interesting. Number 4 goes to Kevin Durant of the Brooklyn Nets. His overall rating is a 96. So, he's tied with James Harden. And I'm like, no. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. No. Like, Kevin Durant, even though James Harden offensively is no joke, but Kevin Durant is the best shooter. But not the best shooter, the best scorer in the game. Because there's a difference between shooter and scorer. There's a difference. Like, when you dunking and driving in for layups and getting free throws, guess what? You're scoring. Shooting is like shooting a jumper or shooting a three. That's shooting. That's Steph Curry all day. Scoring, That's Kevin Durant. And he's a very good defensive player. Unlike James Harden, unlike Steph Curry. So, while I agree that he should be, that the rank is correct, like Kevin Durant should be ranked higher than James Harden. Well, they're correct to some degree. I'll explain it in a second. James Harden and Kevin Durant should not have the same overall. Like that's in my opinion. They should not have the same overall. I think James Harden should be at 95, possibly a 94, and Kevin Durant should remain at a 96. But both of them should not have the same overall rating. All right, number 3, the third highest ranking player in the game is the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. For the Milwaukee Bucks with an overall rating of 96. So, he have the same rating as Kevin Durant and James Harden, but yet he is ranked higher than both of them. And again, I have to say, no. Because if you look at the top 3 players in the league, you can interchange them up in any rank. You know, it's LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant. Those are the 3. You're not hearing anybody talk about no damn Greek Freak in that top 3 conversation. No. So 2K, what the hell y'all smoking? Y'all need to stop. Now, let me be real. Let me be really, really real with you guys. If the Greek Freak develops a jumper, like I know he can shoot threes, but that's not consistent. But if that became more consistent, if he develops a more consistent jumper, oh, without question, he's the best player in the league. Without question. I don't care what you got to say. If the Greek Freak develops a consistent jumper, it is a wrap. This league will belong to him. But until that time comes, he should not be mentioned in the top 3 conversation. Top 5? Yes. Top 3? No. So this, even though the overall for the Greek Freak is correct, I think it should be at a 96, tied with Kevin Durant. He should not be ranked ahead of Kevin Durant. All right. So, and here's where things are going to get really interesting. So, obviously, I gave it a rate in terms of the top 2 highest ranking players in the game. But I'm going to reveal who they are anyway. And keep in mind of this. Let me explain this as well before I reveal who they are. Both of these men have an overall rating of 97. Both of them. So, that means we have a tie for first. So, second highest rated player in the game. And now when I say that, I mean players who are active in the league, who are currently active in the league, outside from injury, whatever. So the second highest ranking player in the game goes to Kawhi Leonard from the Los Angeles Clippers. Meaning the number 1 highest ranking player in the game is LeBron James. And again, both LeBron and Kawhi both have an overall rating of 97 rather. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah. They both have an overall rating of 97. And let me find this tweet, because 2K released this tweet, and I'm trying to find it. Let me see if I can find it. I think I have to go all the way to the top, but they actually, oh, here it is. Matter of fact, this is their pinned tweet. So if you look up NBA 2K, the name of their Twitter handle is NBA 2K20, obviously. They said, and I quote, both a 97 overall, but LeBron has the slight edge on Kawhi in initial NBA 2K20 rating. And I'm like, and then of course they had like I guess a embarrassed emoji face. Oh, a flush face. Let the debate begin. Hashtag 2K ratings. And I'm like, okay, so how does LeBron have the slight edge on Kawhi in initial NBA 2K20 rating? Like how? Like, what is that? What is the quote-unquote initial NBA 2K20 ratings? What is that? Like, that was never explained. Again, I did not see the live stream. So, they may have explained what that is. But, I'm going to go on the record and say, they didn't explain shit. They just came out with these ratings out of their ass and say, oh, we got a tie? We just going to say, this guy is ranked higher. Just because. I'm like, no. Like, well, now, at the end of the day, it don't matter. Especially to me, because I'm not getting NBA 2K20 because the way that 2K is going with their NBA 2K games, 2K becoming ass. Like it's becoming ass. So I won't be getting unless something change, unless the game is changed for the better. I won't be getting 2K20. I will not be getting 2K20, and they got a lot to do to improve NBA 2K20 from NBA 2K19. And already it's not looking good because the neighborhood's coming back. And I'm like, nobody wants that. Like, I'm not the type of guy who wants to speak up for the entire planet because I hate that shit. But based on the response I have seen, nobody wants that shit. Like, nobody wants that. So you don't hear people saying, "Ooh, the neighborhood is back. I wanted to." No, you ain't hear anybody saying that. But I'm getting off topic here. Again, now should LeBron be ranked higher than Kawhi Leonard? That's actually a tough one because I'll be honest with you. At this point in time, I do have LeBron James as the best player in the world. Now, it's hard to say because, you know, he was injured. I have to wait and see how it looks when he comes back from injury. Like, if he don't look like his former self, or the one thing that he tends to do is like rest himself, hold himself back, don't give it 100% per game, so he can have some energy and some fire and some of his weaponry left for the playoffs. So, which is smart. That's how he's able to stay in the game for so long, because LeBron is like 34 years old, folks. So it's smart. It's really, really smart. So I gotta see how he looks when he comes back. And if he looked like the same player he looked before the injury, yeah, he's the best player in the world. If he don't, even at 100%, if he don't look like that, then it's Kawhi, without question. So it's not the fact in this case, in this 2K rating, it's not the fact that they got LeBron ranked higher than Kawhi, even though they both have the same overall rating. The problem is they don't explain how or why outside from initial NBA 2K20 rating. I'm like, what the heck is that? Can somebody explain to me what the hell that is? And again, I did not see the live stream, so maybe they done it there. But I'm going to go with my gut and say they for damn sure did not do that. So, 2K, what the fuck is going on here? So, yeah, those are your ratings. So, I'm not done with 2K because next week, I'm going to talk about a certain YouTuber that I've been watching. Actually, two YouTubers who are the part of the NBA 2K community that I've been watching over the past few weeks. One of them I recently subscribed to. The other one I did not. I'm not going to reveal who they are. And no, they're not Chris Moob, and no, they're not D-Man. You know, I always watch their videos, so it's not those two. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a wrap. So with all of that said, y'all know who this is. This is boy the new Jay Gatsby, aka the new Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.